Hello and welcome to my A to Z general knowledge and trivia quiz. There are 26 questions. The answer to number 1 will begin with the letter A down to 26, which will be the letter Z. And as usual, we will have a hard bonus question at the end of the quiz. I hope you enjoy the quiz and best of luck. Let's get this quiz underway, starting with A. The ghost ship Marie Celeste was found floating without her crew in which ocean? The Marie Celeste was found drifting in the Atlantic Ocean, near the Azores. Beginning with the letter B. In which card game do players try to get closer to 21 than the dealer without going over 21? The card game is blackjack. And next is the letter C. What underground room is often used for storing wine? A cellar, specifically a wine cellar. Let's go with the letter D. What was the official currency of Greece before adopting the euro in 2002? Their old currency was the drachma. Beginning with E. What large flightless bird is native to Australia? That's the emu. Did you know that emus can run at speeds of around 30 miles per hour? And starting with the letter F. What deep-fried chickpea balls are a popular street food across the Middle East? They are called falafel, deep-fried balls or patties made from ground chickpeas, herbs and spice. And beginning with G, what grotesque stone creature is often used as a waterspout on old buildings? They are called gargoyles. Beginning with H. What is the primary plant used to flavour and bitter beer? The primary plant hops, Humulus lupulus, whose flowers add bitterness, flavour and aroma to beer. And starting with the letter I. What legal protection gives someone freedom from prosecution in exchange for testimony? The legal protection is called immunity. Next question, beginning with J. A person that is quite skilled at many things is often called a what of all trades? That's a jack of all trades. Moving on to the letter K. What central stone locks an arch together at the top? It's called the keystone. Beginning with L. Prized in ancient Egypt. Which vivid blue semi-precious stone was historically ground into ultramarine pigment? That's lapis lazuli. I think that's how you say it. Beginning with M. What word describes a skilled tradesperson who repairs and maintains machinery? The person is called a mechanic. And starting with the letter N. What sweet liquid do flowers produce to attract bees and other pollinators? The sweet liquid is called nectar. And beginning with O, what instrument traditionally gives the tuning note to an orchestra? That's the oboe. And starting with the letter P, also meaning harbour, what strong sweet wine is traditionally associated with Portugal? That's port. Beginning with Q. What do you call a feather dipped in ink used as a writing instrument? It's a quill. Starting with the letter R. What reddish-brown coating forms on iron when it reacts with oxygen and moisture? The reddish-brown coating is called rust. Beginning with S. What flexible tube is used by swimmers to breathe while their face is underwater? The flexible tube is called a snorkel. Beginning with T. What Italian coffee dessert layers lady fingers soaked in espresso? The Italian coffee dessert is tiramisu. Moving on to the letter U. In sport, what is another name for a referee? Another name for a referee is an umpire. Beginning with V. What stringed instrument is played with a bow and is slightly larger than a violin? The instrument is the viola. Starting with the letter W. What waterproof boot is named after a British duke? The waterproof boot is a Wellington boot or welly named after Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of Wellington. Beginning with X. What medical image is commonly used to view broken bones? The medical image is an X-ray. Beginning with Y. Said to be contagious, what reflex action involves opening the mouth wide and taking a deep breath, often when tired? The reflex action is yawning. Last one in this quiz is Z. Which footballer player was sent off in the 2006 World Cup final and from 2026 is the French national football coach? The footballer was Zinedine Zidane. Your Friday bonus question is, the Tripitaka are the holy books of what religion? If you think you know the answer or you'd like to have a guess, tell me in the comments below. Well, that's the end of another A to Z quiz. How many did you get right? Please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to give me a like. It helps YouTube recommend the channel to more people. See you on Monday for the next one.